Good morning, all of you. In last lecture, we have seen some examples depends on how to use the Lorentz series formula or how to expand the given function in the form of Lorentz series. So, Lorentz series, one type of example is expand the Lorentz series. In that, the given function, we have to use the 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula, and we have to prove that mod x should be less than 1. So the first step is we have to convert the given function in the form of the bracket, and the bracket is like 1 minus that term and raised to minus 1. Once you convert the given function which is in z variable in this form 1 minus term raised to minus 1, then use this formula, and to use this formula only we have to prove that mod term should be less than 1. This type of example we have seen in previous lecture. Then the next type of example is if the denominator contains 2 or more factors, then we have to use the partial fraction method, and using partial fraction method we have to separate out these factors in the form of addition or subtraction, and then apply this first formula. And for applying first formula, prove that or check whether this mod term is less than 1 or not. Then the third type of example was, if in the given example the condition is given like z equal to the term, then that type of example, in first type of examples the condition is given, in these examples also the condition is given like in the form of inequalities, that is 0 less than mod z less than 1, or mod z 1 mod less than mod z less than 2. So less than inequality is given in these two types of examples. And in this the third type of Lorentz series examples is if the condition is given like z equal to, not inequality, inequality means less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So if z equal to condition is given, then that type of example we have to solve in the form of t variables. And how to introduce that t variable? So whatever the condition is given, z equal to a, take all the terms on left side, that is we get z minus a, and use the substitution as that left side equal to t, that is put z minus a equal to t, and convert the given that example in the form of t variable, and then use the one of the formula, this formula, or again there is another formula 1 plus x raised to minus 1. So use any one of the formula from these two formula. So this type of examples we have seen. Now the remaining examples we will see in this lecture. So the next example is find the Lorentz series for fx equal to, fx is given z upon z plus 1 z plus 2 about the value of z equal to minus 2. So equal to condition is given, not inequality condition. Hence we have to convert the given example into t variables. So by taking the substitution as, take this minus 2 on left side, all the terms take on left side, and the left side term will be z plus 2, and take that z plus 2 equal to t. So that is your substitution method example. Then put all this fz function in the form of t. So here put z plus 2 equal to t, fz is this is given, then from z plus 2 equal to t, z is t minus 2, and z plus 1 is, you have to put z plus 1 bracket in the form of t. So z plus 1 means from this z value is t minus 2, put here t minus 2 plus 1, that is t minus 1. So z plus 1 value is t minus 1, then z plus 2 value is t. So the numerator write as it is t minus 2 upon t, and we have to use 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula or 1 plus x raised to minus 1. It depends on the sign which is given in the example. So here if we take the minus sign common from this bracket, minus, because this formula is for raised to minus 1th raised to minus 1th power. So here to have the raised to minus 1 power, we must take this denominator bracket in the numerator. From numerator there is no need to change that minus 2 we can't take common because it is not needful, because we want raised to minus 1 power, hence we are converting this denominator bracket, that is t minus 1, into the numerator, so that this bracket will change to bracket raised to minus 1 in numerator. So take minus 1 common so that we get plus 1 at the first position. So by taking minus 1 common, 1 minus t is there, then t, take this t minus 2 minus t outside in the first bracket and take this 1 minus t in numerator, that is we get 1 minus t raised to minus 1. Apply 1 minus t raised to minus 1 formula, and the formula is, instead of in formula there is x and we have given here t only. So formula apply for t. So 1 minus t raised to minus 1 means minus minus plus, so all terms having plus sign, and the terms are 1 plus t square plus t cube plus t raised to 4 etc. So this is your formula, general formula. 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula is 1 plus x square plus x cube x raised to 4 etc. Now multiply this 1 by t to this bracket. Now the next steps are only just simplification. So multiply this 1 by t to this bracket. So we have 1 by t plus 1, t get cancelled, t square by t is t cube by t is t square, t raised to 4 by t cube. As this is formula in the series function, you can write up to the t cube, or you can write the series up to the t raised to 4 terms. Then multiply these two brackets. So first multiply this 2 to this second bracket, then minus t2 to this bracket. So we have these terms by simplification, and then by merging the terms we have 2 by t as it is, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2t minus tt, 2t square minus t square, 2t cube minus t cube is t cube etc. You want to take this minus t raised to 4, then take it, because here we are not taking t raised to 4 term at this. So just write the terms up to the t cube. So this is your fz expansion, but it is in the form of t variable, hence convert this into the z variable by putting t value. So here t value is z plus 2. So again resubstitute t value equal to z plus 2, here we get the expansion. So this is the another type of example. Third type of example, that is if the condition is given in the form of z equal to, then convert the given example in the form of t variable. So by taking all the terms from the condition, given condition on the left side, and that left side we have to take as a t, and then convert the given example into t variable, and whatever the bracket in denominator we have to adjust, or we have to convert that bracket in the form of 1 minus or 1 plus by taking signs common, and apply the formula 1 minus x raised to minus 1, and simplify the given example first in the form of t variable, then lastly into the z variable by resubstituting this substitution. Next example is find the Lorentz series of the fz function. First function is given, and about its singular points determine the region of convergence. So here the wording is different only, but example is same as the previous. So here the condition is not given. Here condition is not given. About its, but in wording there is something is given, that is about its singular points. So singular points is here, for obtaining the singular point we have to take this denominator equal to 0, and whatever the z values we get, these values are your singular points. So take this denominator z square plus 1 equal to 0, z square equal to minus 1, z equal to plus minus square root of minus 1. So plus minus square root of minus 1 is I. So z values are plus minus I, and these are your singular points. So in this example, singular points are not given directly, or condition is not given directly, it is given in the form of singular points, and these singular points are that condition of this example we have to find. So this is the condition about the z equal to I and z equal to minus I. So first is find the Lorentz series at z equal to I. So this example is same as this example, because the condition is given in the equal sign, not in the inequality condition. Inequality condition is not given, so as the z equal to condition is given, so convert this example into t variable. So take this I on left side, so z minus I equal to t, and z square plus 1 means z minus I, z plus I, because write this denominator in the form of factors. So z square plus 1 equal to z square minus 1. So, or you can say, as we get here factors z plus I and z minus I, so z plus I, z equal to plus I means the factor is z minus I, and the next root is z minus I means the factor is z plus I. So here from roots you can again get the factors. So factors are z plus I and z minus I. So convert, using this substitution, convert the given example into t variables. So here 1 upon z minus I is t itself, and z plus I means from this z equal to from this substitution z equal to t plus I. Put here t plus I and plus I as it is, we get t plus 2I. Then take common 2I, because we want 1 plus bracket. So take 2I common, we get 1 plus t upon 2I. Then take this denominator bracket in numerator, so that we get the power as raised to minus 1. So 1 upon 2it. So 1 plus x. So apply the formula 1 plus x raised to minus 1. And the formula is plus minus minus. So alternate plus minus signs will be there. And the formula is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube, etc. So here x value is t upon 2I. So put the x value t upon 2I, because 1 plus x. So we have to apply this formula to this bracket. So here x value is t by 2I. So put this x value t by 2I here. We have 1 minus x plus x square, that is t square upon 2I square, that is 4I square, minus x cube, t cube upon 2I cube, that is 8I cube, etc. Multiply this 1 upon 2it to this bracket. We have 1 upon 2it minus t get cancelled, 2I 4I square, t square upon t cancel, so t upon 8I cube, t cube upon 2it, that is t square upon 16I raised to 4. So 1 upon 2it as it is, I square value is minus 1, so this minus minus get plus, I cube is I square into I square value is minus 1, so this is minus I. So minus t upon 8I, I raised to 4 means I square into I square. I square value is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus. So this is 16 into 1, that is 16. This expansion is in the form of t variable. Again resubstitute z minus I equal to t. That is, put t equal to z minus I here. We get the Lorentz series expansion about z equal to I. Similarly, you can obtain Lorentz series about z equal to minus I. So this is for homework. Next example, this example is for your assignment. This is also for your assignment. Then this example is same. So these are some examples from exercise. So expand in Lorentz series 1 upon z minus 2 mod z greater than 2. So this type of example we have seen in previous lectures. So similarly you can solve this example. Take this as an assignment. Next is also one of the type from the previous lecture. So first in this example, first convert the denominator into factors or obtain the factors from denominator. So here z square minus 4z plus 3. So 3, the splitting in two numbers as 3 into 1. So minus minus plus, so that minus minus plus multiplication is 3 and addition should be middle number, that is addition is minus 4. So that is your middle number. So we get two numbers and from two numbers we have factors as z minus 3, z minus 1. Then so this example is of this type. If denominator contains two or many factors, then use the partial fraction method and then apply the first formula. So here we are use the partial fraction method, then use the 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula. So for that, convert the denominator factors in by taking common number. So here we have to take minus 3 common, and here we have to take minus 1 common, so that we get 1 minus z by 3 in denominator. On numerator it will be 1 minus z by 3 raised to minus 1. Again it is same. So take this as a assignment. This is also same, but here for partial fraction there are 3 factors in denominator. Factors are already given in the example, so just we have to use the partial fraction method. So for partial fraction method we have done in previous lecture for 2 factors in denominator. So this here there are 3 factors, so nothing is difficult here. Only 2 instead of 2 factors, 3 factors example is there. So rule is same. We have to take separate constant for each factor. So a upon z, first factor z, plus b upon z minus 1, second factor z minus 1, plus c upon third factor z minus 2. Then here partial fraction method is, if in previous example how to calculate, how to use the partial fraction method or what is the calculation in that. So here if 2 terms are there, then we can take the cross multiplication. The next step is take the cross multiplication, cancel the denominators on left side and right side, and write the numerator from left side and denominator on denominator of right side. That is, we want numerator equal to numerator equation. So for that we do the calculation of cross multiplication if two terms are available with us. But here 3 terms are there. So what is the cross multiplication doesn't work. So here we have to use the cross multiplication works, but it takes too much time. So we use the LCM method. LCM method is, this is your left side. So LCM is of denominator. So here there are 3 denominators. So LCM of these 3 terms is always left side of the denominator of the left side. So z minus 1 into z minus 2. This is the LCM. And the formula is left side equal to, instead of cross multiplication for 3 terms we are using LCM method. And LCM is always fixed. The denominator LCM is left side of the left side denominator. That is your LCM of this right side denominators. So here a by z into LCM, each term we have to multiply by LCM. A by z into LCM plus b upon z minus 1 into LCM plus c upon z minus 2 into LCM and upon LCM. So by putting this LCM value, first, second, third product term, three product terms z, z minus z, z minus 2 at this position, and by cancelling the terms we have this term in numerator, and this LCM is your left side denominator. So this denominator and right side denominator is also same, so it will be cancelled and the remaining is numerator equal to numerator. So we have 1 equal to numerator is this right side numerator. So here this formula you have to remember, and LCM of this denominator, three denominators, is the left side denominator. It is fixed in any example. If the three terms or more than two terms are given on the RHS, we have to use the LCM method. We get numerator equal to numerator equation. Now we have to find the ABC values. So from this step onwards, the steps are same in any partial method which we have seen in previous lectures. So here we have to obtain the values of ABC, constants ABC, by putting here the linear bracket is z minus 1, take it as 0, so we get z equal to 1, then z minus 2 equal to 0 gives z equal to 2, then linear brackets are finished. Then as we want three constants values, and from these two linear brackets we get only two values of z. So to obtain the three constants we want three values of z, so randomly just take 0, and you can take this 0 at any example. So put these three values one by one in this equation, we get ABC values. Again put these ABC values in this equation, we have this equation means your FZ equation. So FZ equal to A value is 1 by 2 upon Z, plus B value is minus 1 upon Z minus 1, plus C value is 1 by 2 upon Z minus 2. And now use the 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula. For that take Z common, so that if you take minus 1 common, so this type of example we have seen in previous lecture. If you take minus 1 common, so we have 1 minus z, and this is in denominator. When we take in numerator, so it will be raised to minus 1. But mods for applying the 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula, this formula is we can use only in the condition that mod x should be less than 1. And if we take this minus 1 only common, so we have 1 minus z, and this mod z should be less than 1. But here given that mod z is greater than 2, that is it is obviously greater than 1. That is we get the condition as mod z greater than 1. So the condition fails, hence we can't take minus sign common here. So for that take common z. This type of example is also done previously. What we have to take common by using the given condition or by satisfying the given condition. So here take z common, so in bracket 1 minus 1 by z, so take in numerator 1 minus 1 by z raised to minus 1, apply the formula 1 minus x raised to minus 1. So here x value is 1 by z. Apply 1 plus x square plus x cube etc. And here again take z common, so in bracket 1 minus 2 by z, so 1 minus 2 by z raised to, take in numerator 1 minus 2 by z raised to minus 1. For that mod 2 by z should be less than 1. So if you obtain this condition from the given condition, then only you can apply the formula 1 minus x raised to minus 1 for this term. So here given is mod z greater than 2. So if we take this 2 on left side, mod z by 2 greater than 1. So if we take the reciprocal mod 2 by z, the inequality will be changed if we take the reciprocal less than 1. So condition is satisfied. We get that condition, hence we can use 1 minus x raised to minus 1 formula for this term. So here x value is 2 by z. Apply the formula and simplify, we get the Lorentz series expansion. This is again for your assignment. Next is again for assignment. This is same example. This is again for the assignment. This is again same. About z equal to 1 means just you take the as a assignment. These are some exercise examples. That is, we have completed the types of examples. Every types of examples we have covered. So these are some exercise examples. So many of these examples from exercise are repeated. These types, same types of examples we have seen in previous lectures. So you can take as an assignment. So this is again repeated. Expand as a Taylor series. So we know the Taylor series formula. Use that and put the value of a equal to 0, a equal to pi by 4, a equal to 2. For first two terms, we have to obtain the derivatives of these first two functions. So these examples for the Taylor series, and Taylor series is easy. Just apply the formula, and in that formula whatever the terms, calculate these terms separately and put these terms again in that formula, we get the Taylor series expansion. Z in z upon z plus 1 z plus 2, for having the derivative of this z plus 2, having the derivative of this fz function, multiply these two brackets and then take the derivatives. So for having the derivatives, multiply the denominator brackets. Next is again, this is the homework example. Expand fz equal to sin z upon z minus pi at z equal to pi. So convert into the t variable. Conversion into t variable example is this. So take as a assignment. So this is the another type of example. Here in previous lecture, in this example the condition is given like mod z minus 1 less than 1 or greater than 0, and the function is given. So in previous lecture the condition is given like mod z only, mod z less than 1, mod z greater than 2, or z equal to I plus minus I, or z equal to 2 minus 2, etc. These types of conditions only depends on that z variable. So z variable conditions are given generally, but this example is different because only on z variable the condition is not given. The term is given like z minus 1. So this is the different example. This example again you have to remember. So this example is, first, as there are two factors in the denominator, we have to use the partial fraction method. So by using partial fraction method, we separate out these two factors z minus 1, z minus 2 into plus sign, which are in product term or product form in example. So by using partial fraction, we separate out the factors. Now we have this final fz function minus 1 upon z minus 1 plus 1 upon z minus 2. So here we have to put z minus 1 equal to t directly. So this is the substitution. Again this type of example we have to convert into t variable. But how to convert? Because in previous example, if z equal to condition is given, then we can put z minus a equal to t. This type of example was in previous lecture. But in this example, directly you can put z minus 1. That condition, take that condition directly. So put z minus 1 equal to t. So we get put z minus 1 equal to t here. So we get 0 less than mod t less than 1. 0 less than mod t less than 1. So here minus 1 upon put z minus 1 equal to t, then 1 upon put z equal to t plus 1. So t plus 1 minus 2, that is t minus 1. So take minus sign common and take this bracket into numerator. So 1 minus t raised to minus 1. So apply the formula 1 minus x raised to minus 1 and check mod x, that is mod t is less than or 1 or not. So it is proved because we are using the substitution like this, z minus 1 equal to t. So this substitution again you have to remember. So 1 minus x raised to minus 1 is this plus minus minus 1 plus x square plus x cube etc. because instead of x we have given t. So simplify this by or multiply this minus sign to this bracket. We have this answer in the form of t. Again put t equal to z minus 1. We get the Lorentz series expansion in the form of z variable. This example you can take as assignment. This example is straightforward, that is z equal to term is given. So convert this given example into t variable and apply the formula. Here the formula is different, 1 plus x raised to minus 1. So formula is here 1 plus x raised to minus 1. Formula is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube etc. So this formula we have to use, but because the plus sign is there in the middle sign is plus sign, hence we have to use this formula. Before that we use the partial fraction method because there are two factors in denominator. So we have to separate out that. For that use the partial fraction method. So take as a assignment. So this is how we studied the Lorentz series expansion. Complete the homework examples and submit at the classroom app. Thank you.